Hello and welcome to Riggaton Studios. My name is Hanno and this is my very first tutorial today, so thanks very much for watching. Now I'm gonna show you today how to create a synth sound with just using a guitar. The workstation I'm gonna be using is Logic Studio 9 and I'm only gonna use built-in Logic plugins. Okay, so now let's have a look at this. Right here we've got a pre-recorded guitar track. I recorded the guitar straight into my interface. I didn't use any pedals or effects, just a clean guitar sound. Let's have a listen. Okay, as you can hear, a raw sounding clean guitar sound. Now I want to make it sound a little bit bigger. I'm gonna do this by putting it through an amp, and I'm gonna use Guitar Amp Pro, which is a Logic built-in plugin. If you go to Amps and Pedals and select Guitar Amp Pro, just click on it. So I've already adjusted my settings here, so I'm gonna see how it sounds with the amp on. Okay, sounds pretty fat, I like it. You can obviously change the settings to how you want it to sound like, but I chose those specific settings. So now we have it bigger sounding, but it obviously still sounds like a guitar, which we don't want in this case. So a great tool which is built in Logic is a bit crusher. You can use a bit crusher to change the bitrate and to also downsample audio. And let's have a look at this. Now again, I've already put my settings. The resolution is at 7-bit, gain at 3 dB, and I downsampled it 26 times. Now I'm gonna show you how it sounds without downsampling. So all it is, it really just added some white noise to it. Now I'm gonna slowly increase the downsampling and you will hear how the sound changes and how it affects it. Okay, so now we've already moved away from the guitar sound quite a lot. It's almost not recognizable anymore. I'm gonna keep it at this setting. Now it still sounds a bit too messy for me. Obviously if you have an actual synth sound, they usually sound quite clean, because the main reason, because it's produced by a computer. So to clean it up a little bit, so this pattern, I'm playing a 16th note pattern. Now to make it cleaner, I'm gonna add Logic's tremolo. Now I've set the rate to 1/16, so because it's all 16th notes. the symmetry is at 50% because I want them I want all the 16th notes to be equally as long. And here again, this is a matter of taste. The smoothing, depending on how you want it to sound like. I'm gonna show you how it sounds with 100%. Still quite messy, and it didn't change much. And as I decrease it, you will hear how it gets tighter. We don't want too much because then you just lose the tone, so I like it at this setting. Now with pretty much, you can't recognize it anymore as a guitar sound. So we have already achieved a very good result, but I still would like to add one more thing, because this is a part that I'm using in a track of mine, and for that reason I needed some sort of filter, and in this case I used Logic's ring shifter. Now I didn't change much on those settings. I pretty much just played around with the frequency wheel. Now as I will play the track, you will see how the wheel moves by itself. This is because there's already pre-recorded automation on it. So let's have a listen how it sounds with the ring shift on. Okay, so what it does, it adds some harmonics on top of the whole sound. Yeah, now we created our own synth without actually using a synth, and with exclusively using built-in Logic plugins. So now this way that I showed you now is one of many ways how you can change sound and how you can change live instruments into synths, like in this case. Now you can save this setting, which I have already done. I saved it as guitar synth 1, so you can recall it anytime you would like to use this sound again, and then just go here to the settings tab, choose guitar synth, and then you can record any instrument you want through it. Now obviously you have a million ways, a million possibilities to change the sound, and like I said, this is one way, and I have chosen this because it really suited a track I was working on. So here we go, that's our synth. So this was my tutorial for today, and I hope you could get some useful tips and tricks from it. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to my channel, and I will be posting some more tutorials in the future. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.